had quite a lot of attacks and people that have been attacked coming in and going out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to detain you for the purpose of the search.
Okay.
Using the powers of the Terrorism Act.
Okay.
Welcome to Lawscope UK, where police encounters are broken down by the law, not opinion. Yardley Ski Auditing is the source of today's video. You may support them by visiting the link below and watching the entire video. We're delving into one of the most egregious abuses of police power in recent memory on today's episode. Yardley Ski was peacefully filming a social experiment for his channel outside a police station. A sergeant escalated the situation by holding and even searching him under the Terrorism Act without any justification. Yardley was aware of his rights, maintained his composure, contested the mistreatment, and eventually obtained compensation for this wrongful confinement. There is more to this than just one stop. It's a master class in understanding your rights, exposing institutional failure, and holding authorities responsible. Let's dive right in.
You alright?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm just concentrating on the filming.
Okay.
Yeah, can I just take your numbers, please? Are you filming me?
We are, yeah.
Yeah, you are now. Yeah,
With you and
okay. Yeah. Can I?
You can take the numbers, mate. 3406.
Thank you very much.
We've only come out.
Can I take your number, please?
3026, and I'm the sergeant, Scott Manning.
You're the sergeant. Okay, thank you very much.
What's happening then? What are we doing today?
Just filming in public.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But why around a police station? Because obviously, with it being a premises with police officers inside.
Is this a colleague as well?
Yes.
Yeah, you've come to engage with me? Yeah.
We're in 24252.
All right, thank you very much. Sorry.
But with it being a police, where police are,
Yeah.
there's obviously a level of security that we'd be concerned about.
Okay.
Do you not agree with that?
My comment will be no, I don't agree with it. Although, yes, I agree that you should come out and engage with me. That's perfectly fine.
That's what we're doing, isn't
Yeah,
it?
no, that's
Just
fine.
asking you,
Yeah.
Why a police station?
Well, it's a social experiment that I'm doing.
Right.
Yeah. So
Explain exactly what that means.
well, I don't have to explain. I mean, don't answer me like that. I mean, if we can have a
Can I ask
conversation.
you what your social experiment is then, please?
Okay. Well, there's been some abuse around people filming in public, and the police have abused powers. Yeah, and because they've abused powers, am I legally right to be standing on this pathway filming you?
Yeah.
Well then, so basically that's what it is. It's to see what sort of interaction I'm going to get by doing a legal activity. Yeah.
Okay. Do you not see, from the point of view of the police officers, that the vulnerability for us when we're coming in and out, and
so
not everyone's going to know who you are?
Fair enough.
And immediately that's going to maybe cause them some concern. Do you not think you have some sort of civil duty to try and sort of help the police to be able to feel a little bit more comfortable coming in and out of the police building?
Okay. So
The sergeant inquires as to whether the auditor has a civic obligation to ensure officers' comfort. This is manipulation from the start. The Human Rights Act's Article 10 safeguards the right to free speech, which includes public filming. Since it causes anxiety in the police, there is no legal duty to identify oneself or defend legal actions. They are not entitled to comfort from the auditor. They have a duty to respect his rights.
I'm gonna say to you, right, one thing. If what I'm doing is legal.
No, I haven't asked you if it's
no,
legal.
but if it's legal, it's not a matter of what you just said to me. It's a legal activity, so therefore I can do it. So by your explanation to me, it makes sense.
Yeah.
But it's also a legal activity, so you've got to respect that I can do it.
At no point have I said that you can't.
No, I know you haven't,
so I asked you a
but that's the
question,
conversation, and it'll go round.
You refuse to answer that. You don't feel that you've got.
Do I have to answer it?
No. Absolutely
Well,
not.
I've just given you my answer. I just said to you that because it's a legal activity and I can do it, from what you just said, negates it being a legal activity. If it was unlawful, then you can turn around and say, oh, do you know what, we're scared because you're doing something which isn't unlawful, you'd come and arrest me. But because it's legal, I can understand the concern. Don't get me wrong, I'm not being antagonistic, right, or anything like that. Yeah, of course I can understand the concern, but because it is legal, the concerns doesn't outweigh my right.
Observe that the auditor is more composed and informed than the cops with training. He strongly maintains his position while acknowledging their worries. The auditor isn't budging, but the sergeant wants compliance disguised as dialogue.
So therefore, you're talking to me, yeah? And that's what you're supposed to do. If you want to turn around and say, oh, we want to try to figure out what you're doing and stuff like that.
That's what we're doing.
Yeah, no, that's just what I'm trying to say to you. Yeah, then that's fine. And if that's the case, and you've figured out that I'm doing a legal activity, then that should be the end of the conversation, really. I mean, you can come, you can give your opinion, you can tell me whatever you want to tell me, but all I'm going to say to you is, I ain't doing nothing wrong. And top and the bottom of it is that...
I get that's what you're saying. We're just asking you why you're not doing anything wrong.
Because it says so, it's a law.
No, you've said
Well,
you're doing
the
a
law-
social experiment. We've said what sort of experiment you're doing. That's all we've asked you.
No,
there's a lot of things that are not legal.
Hold on.
Listen a second. I could go home.
No, actually, I don't have to listen a second, but I'll let you carry on.
I thought you said we're having a
No,
conversation.
I'll let you carry on. Well, it's not a conversation with consent. You guys have come up to me to stop me filming legally, and then you're trying to say stuff to me. Okay, but now you're trying to put your opinion onto me, which isn't what...
You said we're having a conversation.
Yes,
Conversations go two ways.
I know, but didn't you hear what I just said?
If it doesn't go both ways, it's just someone talking to someone.
Yeah, but does it have to be that I have to stand and listen to what you got to say? No. You're asking me stuff. I'm saying to you that if you want to ascertain... Oh, look, loads more. Can I get numbers and stuff?
See the numbers on their shoulders. See
So
the names on
are
their
they going to identify?
Right.
Okay, fair enough.
Right,
Even though you should identify
let me just
again.
explain where I am with this.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. I know you've explained this is a social experiment.
Yep.
We've got no way of actually testing that. Really.
Well,
Yeah,
the
this
way
is
that
your
you're
opinion,
testing
and
it...
the fact
Okay,
that
let
this
you finish
is
first.
the fact that this is quite a vulnerable premises. With police officers coming in and out. Quite recently, we've had quite a lot of attacks and people that have been attacked coming in and going out. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to detain you for the purpose of the search,
Okay.
using the powers of the Terrorism Act.
Okay. Before you do that, can I just ask you to look in my backpack, in the pocket, in the back pocket, yeah? And there's a bit of paper in there, yeah? It's a NCPP police advice in regards to Terrorism Act.
Okay, well,
yeah?
I'll search
No, I'm just saying, it's got the Terrorism Act. Okay, if you want to search me, that's fine.
I'll explain the reason behind why I'm going to...
This is completely ridiculous. Officers may search anyone they reasonably suspect of being a terrorist, not someone filming, under Section 43 of the Terrorism Act. According to the legal threshold, objective grounds must be founded on particular intelligence or terrorist-related behavior. Forces have been cautioned by the National Police Chiefs Council not to abuse these authorities for regular photographing. Additionally, the sergeant hasn't bothered to study the guidance that the auditor physically has in his bag.
I don't agree to it, but okay.
I'll explain the power, right? And I've also told you my name. My name's Scott Manning. I'm one of the sergeants for the Territorial Support Group. We work out this building here in Chapel Heath.
And I just asked if you've got any credible information on terrorism.
Could I
ask you
just explain what I'm going to explain, and you can talk to me after?
Okay, fair enough. Yep.
You're detained for the purpose of search, which means you can't leave at the moment. You're not under arrest.
Okay, yeah.
You can't leave until I've completed my search. When I've finished, I'll fill out a stop slip, which will have all the powers listed on it and the reasons behind why. Okay, do you understand all of that?
I believe it's an unlawful search.
Well, I didn't ask you what your opinion was. I'm asking you, do you understand all of that?
The sergeant says, "I didn't ask what your opinion was," in response to the auditor's challenge to legality. That is blatant disrespect for human rights. Someone having legal safeguards is not visible to the sergeant. He perceives an issue that needs to be managed. This is video evidence of totalitarian law enforcement.
No? Okay, fine. Okay, I should just take that.
Yeah, can I just put this on the floor then, please?
Yeah, it's fine, it's fine. Right. What's your name, please?
I'm not going to give my name, I don't think so.
Because I'm not in uniform, mate. That's me.
Okay,
alright.
no problem.
If you're challenged in the same building, I just assist with the search.
Yes, please. You got anything on you shouldn't have?
No.
Okay, you got anything on you that's sharp or could injure me or anything like that?
No. That's what I'm telling you about. Yeah. Police advice, suspicion of having reasonable grounds, suspicion, and all that. Yeah.
And reasonable grounds also comes from people not engaging with us and telling us what
I do this on camera, but you can say differently. It's on camera. It's on camera. Oh, there you go. It's on camera. It's on your video camera as well. My engagement.
What, saying I'm doing an experiment?
Yeah,
said,
of
what sort of
course. Well, that's an
experiment?
engagement, isn't it?
Completely startling. One man is now surrounded by 5 officers with cameras. The auditor accurately points this out. One cop even attempts to assert that the auditor didn't participate at first. While being filmed, this is gaslighting. The auditor was involved right away, gave a clear explanation of his goals, and maintained his composure under duress. However, they are changing history since he refused to provide his name and would not quit. This video demonstrates the opposite.
Yeah, but are you finished with the search?
I've finished with the search. I've
Okay,
just got to
thank
carry on
you.
with our checks for the next. So hang on
Okay,
just one minute.
yeah, finish away. Yeah, fine.
I think, I'm allowed to think, that's what I do, that this whole...
Can I pick up my
this
camera?
Not a moment.
No,
this whole
okay.
scenario has been about you trying to provoke this.
No, not at all.
Well, that's what I believe.
Well, did I,
I'm allowed to believe
rude?
that.
Was I rude
Not
to
at
you?
any point.
Oh, then. So why would I be provoking? See, that's what
I
I'm
think
saying. This is the powers that police advice, photography, section 43, you shouldn't be stopping me because I'm doing a legal activity. It says it there, it's a memo that's been sent out to you guys.
Yeah,
yes,
you can read
try
into anything
no,
as
but
much
yes,
as you like.
Okay.
At the end of the day...
You won't have a conversation.
I'll leave you with that one.
So we can
See
go
if
through
you've
it,
got
can't
a
we?
number or whatever.
Oh, okay.
Yeah?
Did you just call me boss?
Yeah, why not?
You called me boss. Why did you call me boss?
It's a lovely term of endearment, isn't it?
Why did you call me boss?
What would you like me to call you?
Well, I believe that I've just been unlawfully searched.
Right.
Yeah, under section 43. Yeah, I don't agree with 5 officers having to search me, considering I'm doing a legal. There's a bike. There's a bike. Let me take a picture of these bikes. Do you know something? Actually, you've done. Listen. 5 of you are standing here, so as far as I'm concerned, you've all searched me. Yeah, even though these guys, you were okay in the beginning, so I ain't got nothing, no issues against you. This guy here, he's there telling me that I didn't engage in the beginning, but obviously the video will show differently. Yeah, I'm not a boss man or anything like that. Right, I think that's quite disrespectful. Yeah, in saying that. Right, yeah, I do want to stop Ford actually. And the thing about it is, yeah, you believe that you done illegal activity. I believe that it was an illegal search. I told you about the section 43 memo and all that sort of thing. I've got it in my bag to show you. There's nothing that I've been doing. So
no one's suggesting that anything you've done is illegal, because if they
well
did,
then all you're doing is trying to get.
According to this incredibly smart sergeant, nobody is implying that you have committed any crimes. Why utilize terrorist powers if there was nothing illegal? Section 43 cannot be used legally unless there is a plausible suspicion of terrorism. Since the officer simply acknowledged that there was no unlawful activity, the stop was never justified.
Information on me, which is it doesn't matter.
It'd be pointless.
Oh well then that's why I wasn't talking earlier on, because I didn't make 2 of us talking at the same time. Yeah, one person at a time.
What are you doing? You said a social experiment. We said, what's the nature of that? And you refused to engage with us.
Okay.
Anyone can say it's a social experiment. You need to give us a little bit more.
So if that's what you want to do, fine, do it to everybody. If they want to film, it's up to you. It's cool, whatever.
Sir,
it is what it is.
Sir, good.
Oh, do you know something? I'm just like gonna stand here now because it's too many questions.
Could I ask you some questions?
Yes, you can.
Excellent. Okay, so I know that you don't agree with our grounds. Those are our grounds, and they're subjective. They're my grounds, okay? And I've explained them to you. If you want to challenge them, you can. But it's not about you filming. Filming was the reason we came over to speak to you.
Okay.
And then once we've gone into that reason behind why you're filming, this is why I've used those powers.
Okay. So you had credible information that I could be a terrorist.
How would I know?
Or was it just that you came out to talk to me? No. Well, let me just get this little bit of paper out again, which has the memo on it. Yeah. Right. You haven't read it, have you? You didn't see this, did you?
No.
Well, I'm just going to read something to you, which it says in regards.
What name would you like me to record?
In regards to suspicion.
What name would you like me to record on this? What name?
So if you put, I don't need my name, thank you. So the third one, or this one here. Yeah. What is reasonable suspicion? Yeah. The code explains that reasonable suspicion must be based on objective facts or information. It can never be based on the personal factors alone. Okay.
I'm quite happy with that.
Have you got any objective facts?
Yeah.
What are they?
My objective fact is that you was filming outside a police station.
Dude, it's illegal.
Which
It's illegal.
Which could be.
It's legal.
Not at any point in here does it
It's
say that you've got to be acting illegally.
No, but
The knockout is about to happen. The auditor reads straight from police guidelines. A reasonable suspicion needs to be supported by objective data or facts. Personal circumstances alone can never be the basis for it. Have you got any objective facts? He then queries. You were filming outside a police station, the sergeant replies. That isn't an objective fact, though, that lends credence to suspicions of terrorism. That is an explanation of legal conduct. As everyone knows, the Human Rights Act protects public filming as a form of expression. The sergeant's reasonable suspicion was only pain, as he just disclosed. That falls short of the legal requirements for Section 43. Using the police's own guidelines, the order simply undermined his whole defense.
for me to film outside a police station, so why bother come out?
You're absolutely right.
But why come out then? If I'm doing something which is legal, well, I'm not arguing. As what you said earlier on, or this officer said, it's a conversation and we've both got a conversation, so it's not an argument. Don't try to twist it, because he's already tried to twist stuff a little bit earlier on.
You're maybe trying to provoke us now.
Not at all, not at all. So if that's the case, then I'd advise you guys to go.
Well, once we're finished, we will.
Okay, so I'm not trying to provoke you. I'll zip it, or shall you zip it? Which one?
I don't mind.
Yeah, zipping it?
Fine, okay. So you're not going to give us your name? No. You're not going to tell us where you come from? You're not going to try and put the officers inside that building at rest? The person outside is fine, there's no issues with them. All we know is what we see in front of us now. Your civil duty to really help us to try and do the job a little bit better, to make us feel
That's
reassured.
all you wanted. If I would have agreed to that, you would have probably said, all right, then no worries.
To make us feel
but
a
because I
little bit
didn't
more
agree to
reassured,
it,
you're not prepared to
it
give
is
us your
what it
name?
is, isn't it?
Is that what it is? You're not going to give us your name?
This sergeant continues fishing even after discovering nothing. You won't reveal your name to us. You won't share your origins with us. The guilt trip came next. It is your civic responsibility to make us feel at ease. Make us feel fantastic. After an illegal detention, this is manipulation. There was nothing wrong with the auditor. Following the failure of his legal defense, the sergeant is attempting to obtain information through social pressure. The sergeant presents the auditor's refusal as irrational. You don't want us to have confidence. The auditor doesn't waver. He's not being challenging. He is refusing to accept human rights abuses as routine. He would be teaching the officers how abuse works if he disclosed his information following this illegal stop. Rather, it is evident that he is putting the boundary precisely where the law does.
Right? There's a man in jack boots. Lovely.
Oh, that's what you are, isn't it?
Jack boots wore by paratroopers.
I'm not talking to you, sir.
Right, there you go. There's your phone. Alright.
Right. I'm sure you've got what you come for. I'll maybe see you another time. Okay? Thank you. Okay, fellas?
It's a walk of shame, gentlemen.
This instance serves as a crystal-clear illustration of what occurs when power is abused. Yardsky gently explained his intentions before going out to record a legitimate social experiment. However, the situation was escalated by the officers, who arrested him using authority intended for real threats. He didn't act carelessly. They were completely within his rights, open and lawful. In addition to defending his own rights, Yardley exposed the larger issue with contemporary policing by being steadfast, citing official guidelines, and opposing the abuse of power. His perseverance paid off. He was later granted £800 for the illegal imprisonment after winning a lawsuit. Situations such as these demonstrate the importance of being aware of your rights. Get my Know Your Rights guide if you want to be ready. It outlines precisely what you can and cannot do while interacting with the police, as well as what they are legally permitted to ask of you. The description contains the URL. Knowing the law is more than just staying out of trouble. It's about making those in positions of authority answerable. I appreciate you watching. Never undervalue the importance of being aware of your rights. Keep informed and vigilant. Peace.